Sheriff Ray Nash, Police Dynamics Media. We've been looking at these three models of law enforcement, which also correlate to three leadership models, three stages of leadership like Stephen Covey identified with dependency, independency, and interdependency. Now we're going to look at the proactive model. The proactive model is essentially any police-initiated response. In other words, it's not y'all call, we come. We didn't wait on you to call. We looked out into the community ourselves and we identified a problem. We came up with a plan, a solution, and we implemented it, and without waiting on you to call. In other words, you didn't call, but we came anyway. That's the proactive model of policing. And there's all sorts of types of strategies and tactics that fall under this umbrella of proactivity. You know, we've got directed patrol, we've got selective traffic enforcement, we've got interstate drug interdiction, we've got reverse stings, we've got aggressive criminal enforcement. Even the DARE program probably falls under this category of proactivity. But the problem with proactivity is this. It's a lot like water and fertilizer. Let's use the analogy of a house plant. We know that for a house plant to survive and to thrive, it needs at least two things. It needs water and it needs fertilizer, some type of nourishment. So we have this house plant. Now what happens if we give our house plant too much water and too much fertilizer? I mean, we just drown it with the stuff. What's going to happen to our plant over a period of time? It's going to get sick and eventually it's going to die. Why? Because it got too much of a good thing. Do you realize that too much of a good thing can be a bad thing under certain circumstances? That's the way it is with proactive policing. Too much of this aggressive, police-initiated stuff under the right circumstances can actually become counterproductive to building the types of trust-based relationships that we need in the community. It actually begins to breed resentment on the part of the very people that we are here to help if we're not careful. So there's nothing wrong with being reactive. There's nothing wrong with being proactive. But if we're not careful about building the relationship first, they can be largely ineffective and in some cases counterproductive to accomplishing the police mission.